King Crow CD. So Bill and Mike are still here with me. They haven't left. They're being patient with me as we go further into this. So we were talking about Austin and talking about touring, and one of the bands that you have favorable memories of is a band from Austin, originally called Zeitgeist. They had to change their name to the Reivers then after their first release. So apparently somebody's got a story about them.
Well, we kind of had this like really cool Austin connection, and it was a result of us meeting a band that didn't get to the level of the Reivers, but Doctor's Mob.
And that's the only time I saw the Weeds in Madison at Merlin's was with Doctor's Mob.
Oh yeah.
That's the only time I ever saw.
I think it was at OK's.
It was at OK's,
Yeah.
correct? Yes.
Yeah.
So we didn't really know what to think of this band. We'd heard they were really good, and I think they opened for us, as I recall.
Yeah.
And they were really good. And then we were chatting with them and drinking beers, and we could tell that we kind of had a similar wavelength going on as far as not really taking it that seriously, but wanting to really rock.
Yeah.
And as we got up on stage and plugged in and we got all tuned up and ready to kick off our first song, they pulled their sleeping bags out of their van and pretended to fall asleep in front of our set while we were playing on the floor.
And that kind of started a back and forth between us and them that went on for a very long time. Many cities, many gags.
We had some great shows with them. We played with them in Milwaukee, Stevens Point.
That was one of my proudest moments. I was out behind Cafe Voltaire. We played with them. We opened and they were the headlining act, and I was standing out behind the club while they're playing. I was with Cherney, I think. We're just standing by the van, and then all of a sudden the door swings open from behind the stage, and it's their lead singer who had come out while they're still playing the song. He came out to go to the bathroom, and he wanted to pee behind this place. And okay, and so he hands me his guitar, and he actually had the Texas flag draped over his shoulders, and I believe it was either a Miller Lite hat or a case. I'm not quite sure.
It was a 12-pack carton.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So he popped out the back, and they were actually in the middle of Sweet Emotion. They were playing Sweet Emotion, the old Aerosmith tune, and gave me all this stuff, and then I went in on stage while he stayed out there to do that. So I joined the band for one song with the Texas flag on my shoulders and hat on.
And this is John of the Reivers, or are we back to Doctor's Mob?
This is Doctor's Mob.
This is Doctor's
still.
Mob. Yeah,
So,
I thought they were kind of a crazier band.
Oh, they were great.
But we do have up. Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Well, we became huge Reivers fans because we were in Austin a lot, and a good friend of ours was the manager of Doctor's Mob, and he introduced us to them and the Wild Seeds, and we just fell in love with their scene and essentially wanted to move there, but we would have sounded like everybody else.
Yeah.
So we've got a song queued up here by Zeitgeist, who became the Reivers then because of they needed to change their name. So from their 1985 debut album, translates slowly, here is Things Don't Change.